Operation Bufalo NK is a colossal crackdown spearheaded by the Public Ministry, the National Directorate of Drug Control, the Ministry of Defense, the DEA, and the U.S. Southern Command, all aiming to take down a sprawling transnational drug and money laundering network. This mission is no small feat. Over 400 personnel, including air, sea, and land units, along with 47 prosecutors, descended upon various Dominican provinces in 37 simultaneous raids. This daring operation is laser-focused on dismantling a sophisticated cartel that's been moving massive amounts of cocaine from Colombia and Venezuela to Puerto Rico, the U.S., and Europe using speedboats and fishing vessels. The results of these raids are impressive. Nearly 2 tons of cocaine seized and over 10 individuals arrested, including the big fish themselves, Rafael Ynoa Santana, known as El Cojo, and his right-hand man, Isidoro Rotestan Clase, a.k.a. El Men. The plot thickens with revelations that Ynoa Santana had ties to none other than Colombian drug lord Juan Carlos López Macias, better known as El Sobrino. López Macias was nabbed back in 2022 during Operation Troy in Colombia and was accused of financing political campaigns, claims that Colombian President Gustavo Petro later denied. This drug network didn't just stop at narcotics. They were involved in everything from contract killings to extortion and laundering massive sums of dirty money. International cooperation, especially with Colombia, was key in making Operation Bufalo NK a reality. Now, with the raids concluded, the authorities are processing evidence and preparing to take the suspects to court within the next 48 hours, as per Dominican law. In addition to the cocaine haul, authorities also seized weapons, cash, and personal documents during the operation. It's clear this wasn't the cartel's first rodeo. They had been running large shipments from South America, raking in obscene profits by tripling the value of the drugs in the U.S. and Europe. This monumental operation, led by Dominican and U.S. authorities, is a major blow to the country's narco-trafficking ecosystem. Ynoa Santana and Rotestan Clase were 2 of the most influential figures in this international drug network, and their capture was the result of meticulous planning and coordination across Santo Domingo, Puerto Plata, Maria Trinidad Sanchez, La Romana, and Samaná. Ynoa Santana's connection to López Macias underscores just how global this criminal web stretched. López Macias, who led a Colombian drug syndicate, was notorious for moving 3 tons of cocaine in speedboats to Puerto Rico and the U.S. He had already served time in the U.S. for similar crimes before being rearrested in 2022. Beyond drugs, his operation was knee-deep in money laundering, using front companies and buying luxury properties and cars to legitimize his illicit earnings. As the dust settles, judicial proceedings are underway. Dominican prosecutors have requested preventive detention for the arrested suspects, and they are pushing for the case to be declared complex due to the sheer number of criminals involved and the scope of their illegal activities. Key figures like Juan Bolívar Hernández, Juan Antonio Toribio, and Juan Enriquez Tavares are among those facing potential prison sentences of up to 20 years. The investigation continues, with authorities meticulously going through the seized assets and evidence. As the legal battles heat up, the arrested individuals remain under tight security, awaiting their day in court. But the fight isn't over. Operation Bufalo NK is still in full swing, with more arrests and investigations underway as authorities work to bring down the rest of this international drug empire.